Nick, a bit of a weird start to the game here tonight, second period. In terms of playing just 40 minutes, do you feel like that affected the pace of the game?
I think it has to a little bit just because there's obviously 20 less minutes to play. I think we kind of stressed how important the start was, knowing that it was going to be less time. And I think we handled it well. We came out pretty quickly, and obviously if you can get 3 goals in any 10-minute stretch, it helps a lot.
Speaking of quick start, you getting the first goal here tonight in the second period. Did you know that it went in when you scored it?
No, I didn't think it went in. I got back to the bench, and Morsey asked me, and I still didn't think it went in, but luckily he overruled me and challenged, and it went in. So obviously very happy, and I think it led to obviously a little momentum for us, and we're able to continue to build off of it.
What did you think about Mark Johnstone's goal tonight?
Oh, that was an incredible play. Obviously, Mark had a nice shot at the end, but I think Blender making a nice play at the blue line, and then Huntsy making a little behind-the-back pass to Mark. All around, really nice goal.
Can you touch on Joseph Woll's play tonight and keeping you guys in this one?
Yeah, I think especially the second half of the second period, they kind of woke up a little bit, and he had to make some really big saves for us to keep it a 2-goal game, and then, yeah, again in the third, a couple of big timely saves.
For you personally, you're on a really good pace in terms of rookie scoring, potential record-breaking. For you, are you focused on that at all, or what are you focused on this season?
Not really worried about too much of that. Just trying to come to the rink every day and get better. I feel like since we come back from Christmas break, I've definitely gotten a little more comfortable. And yeah, just trying to, like I said, get better every day and just trying to help the team win.
How unusual was this overall, going right back to the circumstance of the game being delayed right to tonight?
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit odd with everything that happened. It was weird coming to the rink today knowing you're only playing 40 minutes. But I think everyone handled it pretty well. Like I said, got off to a good start, and that kind of led to some good things happening for us.
For you, playing just 2 periods today, did you find it affected the pace of the game at all?
No, I thought overall it was a pretty quick game, actually, especially in the third period. I think they came out pretty hard, and it was a lot of fun to play in. So good.
What's your comfort level on sliding right back into the Marlies lineup?
Yeah, I think it's been awesome being able to go back and forth, and obviously it's a really good group of guys here, so they make it pretty easy to go back and forth. And having been up and been with the Marlies, I'm comfortable with both places, so just happy to be able to play.
Can you describe your experience on this most recent call-up, getting to play your first game of the season with the Leafs?
Yeah, it was pretty special. I haven't had an opportunity to play at Scotiabank yet, so it was pretty cool playing in front of the home crowd, and definitely something I'll remember.
Can you describe Mark Johnstone's goal tonight? Did you see it?
I did. I did see it. Yeah, it was a pretty nice pass by Huntsy, and just really happy to see Stoner finish. And he's been a really great player for us, and anytime he gets a chance to score, it's pretty special. So.
How unique is all this to come down, play a 40-minute game, and be part of a team record winning streak?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty awesome. Anytime I get a chance to play, and especially with this group, it's pretty awesome.
To come down and play a game and keep sharp after you said about coming down. How important is that to keep sharp after that game, because you may not play again until the weekend or whatever?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, any chance I get to play is awesome. I love playing hockey, and any chance I have to play in a game is obviously great for developing, and obviously pretty enjoyable for me.
How strange was the timing, just the 40 minutes? Were you kind of disoriented?
Yeah, it was a little odd starting on the penalty kill. But we came up pretty good, so it was nice to see our guys ready to come out. So.
What specifically stands out about Mark Johnstone to you?
I think he's just a guy that will do anything to win. He plays hard, and he's responsible in all the different zones and blocks shots. But as you can see today, he can finish as well, and he's a great guy in the locker room too. So I can't say enough good things about him.
All right, before the game, you said one of the keys would be a quick start. Were you happy with what you saw in the first part of the second period?
Yeah, I really liked our team start to what was a second period, but ultimately it was that start that gave us our chance to find a win today. It can be hard chasing it, but I was really happy with how the guys came out.
What actually happened on the bench for you guys to determine that you were going to challenge Nick Abruzzese's goal?
Yeah, it was tough from our vantage point from the bench. We didn't even know or think it was something that we should challenge. Troy Paquette, our video coach, did a great job radioing into AJ saying that we might want to take a look at it, and so trust that his view of what he's seeing on film is accurate. So.
Playing just 2 periods tonight, do you feel like it affected the pace? Because it seemed like a pretty high-paced game.
Oh, definitely. When these guys know they only have 40 minutes to empty the tank, you knew it was going to be a high-octane game, and that's why the start was so important.
The last couple of games in Charlotte, the third period was on the verge of getting away from you guys in those 2 games. What did you think of the third period here and how you guys were able to hold the lead?
Yeah, I really liked our 5-on-6 pulled goalie defending, our structure in our D zone, and how aggressive the guys were. It was much improved, and those are the types of moments in games where we've got to be calm, cool, collected, execute at a high level, and I thought our team did that today.
Joseph Woll was saying that he's really comfortable sliding back from the Leafs and rejoining you guys. What can you say about his performance and his ability to do that?
Yeah, he had a really good game today. There were some big saves. It's a really hard team to play against, and like we talked before with their defense and how tight they are and how hard it is to create against them, they're also very good at generating themselves on the inside, and Joseph was up for the task.
Mark Johnstone's goal tonight with the pass from Dryden Hunt, where does that rank this season on nicest goals?
It's probably up there. It was an incredible pass, but we had a great angle or vantage point from the bench on just how tight that corner was or what little space there was for Stoner to put that in. It was a nice shot.
Team record of 9 wins, even if it takes a month to complete, must be very satisfying for you.
Yeah, certainly. I know it's a bit of a weird delay to finishing a game that was back in January and some of the streaks that the team and players had going on, but it was nice that the players didn't take these 2 periods for granted and came here to finish the job off.
Does it feel like the 3 Leafs back for this game?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we get players back, they help our lineup, and it was also good to see them with their buy-in and their willingness to get here and compete for our sweater, and that's just part of the culture and the great guys that we have in this room.
You mentioned Joey. He got a lot of work for 2 periods, so got his money's worth, so to speak.
Yeah, certainly. They got their game going there in the second half of that second period, first period. Put us on our heels a bit. We needed him to make some big saves, and yeah, he was up for it.
How's Nick played recently, in your opinion?
Amazing. His competitiveness, his ability to get pucks back for the team has greatly improved. That's something we've been talking a lot about, and being above and just when he does get the puck back, he makes some incredible plays and makes his teammates better.
Speaking of Dryden Hunt, what have you liked about him since he's came down?
His power, his strength, his speed. There's times when you can tell there's a creative side and some really good puck play. There was a really nice goal he scored in Charlotte. There was real patient on the rush and then went behind the net and actively banked it off of a player. So sometimes it can be challenging with a guy who's been in the NHL for as long as he has and been in a depth role that is very simplified, and it's a good space for him right now to come into this league and still be hard to play against, still do the things that he would need to do at the NHL level, but then also find some of his creativity again. Thank you very much.